All right, everyone, let's quickly start with the reading class today. So what I've got for you is true, false, not given. Many of you would be already knowing what true, false, not given is. Uh, there will be a paragraph, something like this. Any kind of paragraph can come, but the approach will remain the same no matter what kind of paragraph, what kind of content in the paragraph they provide you. The approach is the same. So they're gonna give you a paragraph like this and some questions like this. Annual World Happiness Report brought the happiness to Finland, comma, Denmark, full stop. If this is the question, read it here, and if it exactly matches the information given in the paragraph, write it true. If it exactly contradicts means it is matching, but it's matching in a reverse way, matching on the other way. Let's say the big paragraph says, Adam eats 5 apples. But the question says, Adam eats, yes, but 2 apples. It's matching. He eat apple only, but he did not eat 2 apples, he ate 5 apples. So you write false if it exactly matches but contradicts. If not true, if not false, just go with not given. Don't try to deduce a new logic to not given. If it is not true, you have a logic. False, you have a logic. If it is not true, not false, just go with not given. That's all it is. So we'll understand more about it because it's all about implementation. So I've got, a test of 20. So what I do is I'll add a timer of 5 minutes for this. 1 second, guys. I'll add a timer of 5 minutes for this small question. We have a small paragraph and some five questions. Try doing it in less than 5 minutes. Post 5 minutes, we're gonna come back and understand how to do it. Just give me a second. All fine. I think it's all fine. Let's start the very first paragraph. 5 minute timer. Here you go. Try answering them. You can click on the chat option and send your answers as well. Let's start. 5 minute timer. Here you go. I think the time was sufficient. Anyone needs more time? Anyone needs more time? All right, let's try to do this. Very simple, straightforward question. Okay, what is the answer for the first one? Annual World Happiness Report. It's all about annual World Happiness Report. The very first thing is to match where this information is in the paragraph. Remember, the first one will be usually somewhere here. Second one follows it. Third one follows it. The third question's answer will never be in the first line. It will only after second question's answer. All right. So Poon says not given, very good. Kavita says not given, very good. Because what annual World Happiness Report brought, we don't know. What annual report, World Happiness Report said? It said Finland, Denmark will top the list. They're topping the list. This is what was present in the report. What it brought, we don't know. The report was released. It was no surprise to see Scandinavian countries like Norway, Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Sweden to top the list. Happiest countries. Finland, Denmark, they topped the list. What it brought, did it bring the happiness? We don't know if it brought happiness to Finland, Denmark. What it brought is out of the question. We cannot say false because we don't have any clue as to what it brought. Hira getting it? Rest all seem to be correct. So the first one is not given because we don't have any information about it. It cannot be true. It cannot be false. What it is, it's not given. Let's go to the second question. The world was shocked to know Scandinavian countries were the happiest. What is the answer? Very good, Punch. Appreciate it. Shubham, correct. Daljit, correct. Kavita, correct. All seem to be correct. What is that word which is the answer? There is a word here which actually gives you that particular answer. What is that word? The word is no surprise. Pallavi, correct. Hira, correct. It was no surprise to see Scandinavian countries top the list. The world was fully shocked to know these countries were the happiest. No, the world was not shocked at all. It is not at all a surprise because everybody knew these are, these people are very happy people. So this is false. Anyone didn't understand? Let me know. What is given here is shocked. World was shocked. What is given here is it is no surprise. They both are contradicting. One is positive, one is negative. Shocked is negative, no surprise is positive. They're contradictory. When it's contradictory, you're gonna end up writing false. Very straightforward thing. Since last year, Central and Eastern European countries have surpassed is to cross, to overcome, to win their Western European counterparts. What's the answer? Punch, all good, very good. But Punch, you're wrong. What is the answer? Very good, Hira. That's answer is. How about others? The answer is. What is the answer? Anybody? Very good, Shubham. How about others? How about others? Kavita says true. Since last year means only last year. Since the word since, if since was not there, then it could be true. Over the past 3 years, 2023, 2022, 2021. If you say last year, this has surpassed the Western European countries in terms of happiness or whatever. It's last year was true. Previous to last year was also true. Previous to previous last year was also true. If you say last year, it is true, but you told since last year means only from last year. Beginning from 2023, Central and Eastern European countries have overcome their Western European counterparts. Not since last year, since last 3 years. It's again contradictory. Guys, getting it, Punch getting it. Here it is. Over the past 3 years, from the last 3 years, since last year means from just last 1 year. They both are exactly opposite. So as a result, it will be false. Never make this mistake in the exam. Czech Republic surprised everyone with its 18th rank. True, is it? Ritika says false. Kavita says false. It did not surprise, huh? See, if you say false, it means Czech Republic did not surprise anyone. If you say true, it means it surprised everyone. So now the very first thing that we need to identify, where is this Czech Republic or Czech Republic written? For the first time, Czech Republic and Lithuania have cracked the top 20 this year, placing 18th and 19th respectively. For the first time, they are well within the top 20. But did they surprise everyone? For the first time, it is not about surprising factor. For the first time, they have topped the list. But did this surprise anyone? We don't know. It's not given, isn't it? Ritika, correct? Because getting it, use this. It's not given whether it surprised everyone or not. Of course, the news seems surprising, but you cannot assume that they surprised everyone. It seems for the first time it has entered in the top 20 list. It seems surprising, but where it is given. What this brought to the outside world is not given. The news says for the very first time it became in less than or it topped the top 20. It became in 20 or 18th rank. Did it surprise anyone? We don't have any information. This gonna be not given. Something like this will be there in the exam wherein you are enticed to select false. You're enticed to select false, but the answer would be not given. Between not given and false is where the mystery lies. The next one, Slovenia is not so happy country compared to UK. As per the report, it's obviously as per the report. And when it says true, false, not given, don't say yes, no. It should be true, false only. Though yes, no, not given also almost belong to the same kind of module. But you cannot write yes, no when it's given true, false. Punch not given, Pallavi not given, Shubham true, Hira not given. Is it so difficult that everyone's answer is so different? Kavita says not given. All right, so let's try to understand this. Where is this? It's Slovenia, with Slovenia closely chasing behind at number 21. For comparison, UK is ranked 20. If UK is ranked 20, Slovenia is 21. What does it mean? It's a happiness report. Oh, very sorry. I just clicked on it. It's a happiness report. As per the report, Slovenia is definitely not so happy compared to UK. Why not given comes? I think it's true, isn't it? Don't you guys think so? Don't you guys think so? Any questions? This is a happiness report. As per the report, Slovenia is at number 21. UK is ranked 20. If UK is ranked 20, rank 1 is more happy than rank 2. Rank 2 is more happier than the rank 3. Rank 20 is more happier than the rank 21. Slovenia is not so happy country compared to UK. Definitely is, because UK is at 20th place. Slovenia is at 21st place. This would be true. Why went false or not given? Any doubts? This is all with respect to the report that this particular thing is published. Annual World Happiness Report. Any doubts? Anybody 5 out of 5? Anybody 5 out of 5? Kavita, it's the happiness report. 21st to 20th is what? Rank 20 is what? It is the happiness index, happiness report. Overall happiness report. It's not assumption, it is given. The entire thing, ranking 20 is for World Happiness Report. It is given. It's just that we forgot what we read in the beginning because we're already at the end of the paragraph. We almost forgot what it was that we started with. What is this 18th and 19th? How happy you are. You're at 19th place in terms of happiness. You're at 18th place in terms of happiness. No, Pallavi, it's all about happiness index only. When they say that this country, Scandinavian countries, top the list, means World Happiness Report. in terms of happiness, they top the list. They're the happy countries. That's what it is. That's what it is. They've given everything. Okay. All right. So keep a track of the mistakes we've done. So now you have understood few things. I would request everybody to assimilate this information, whatever we did, the mistakes that we did, implement the same in the next set of questions. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8 marks question here. Try to implement the same and don't fall for the traps. Don't get confused. Find a solid logic to build up your logic. I mean, to, sorry, find a solid logic to build up your answer so that it will be perfect. Don't fall for the traps, just like you did in the previous question. Okay, learn from the mistakes. Let's go to the second one. There's a very small paragraph. Let's start. I'm going to add a timer of, let's say, 6 minutes. That should be sufficient. Let's start. Anyone needs more time? Anybody? All right, let's understand them quickly. What is the answer for the first one? At the resort, the snow disappears in April. Does it disappear? It doesn't disappear. It starts to disappear. Probably it will take some more time. Guys, there is a huge difference between disappears and starts to melt or starts to disappear. It is now it's a starting process. Good, incorrect. Shubham, correct. Pallavi, correct. So that's exactly contradicting. If it is contradicting, it cannot be false. Hope you're getting it. The next one. The starting May season will see chairlifts halt permanently. What is the answer? Chairlift is, let's say there is a area like this, and you have a rope. In that rope, they will have some chair. You sit, and they will take you. That's a chairlift. In the snow areas, is very common. Chairlift will temporarily grind to a halt, will permanently halt, temporarily halt. Exactly contradicting. Correct, Pallavi? So it's again false. Because these are the very silly ones. You cannot afford to make mistakes. Please be watchful. Keep yourself vigilant. The trails become more usable for skiers. On the snow, people do skiing, right? The trails become more usable for skiers. Um, 22 chairlifts or 22 chairlifts, it's all the same. Say if you say not given, no, it is given. Chairlifts, what will happen to chairlifts is already given. It can be either true or false. You cannot write not given. Getting it, Pallavi? The trials become more usable. Now you just need to identify this word and go. Trials, five of the trials have been punctuated. Sorry. I think before that we have another trial here. The trail is the path. The trail, like every year, turn green, making the hill. If it is green, it is for trekking. How do you know if it is full of green? Making the hill a destination for hikers and mountain bikers, not skiers. Become more usable for skiers ahead. Definitely no. It gonna be false again. Straightforward things. Pay more attention. It is not usable for skiers. It is more usable for hikers. The mounds of snow means you put the snow like this. That's mount means some projections. You you know the mounds of snow will be there for some time until it rains. Punch correct, Shubham correct. The mounds of snow, the two mounds of snow covered in white, huge mound will about they will stay throughout the summer. Until it rains, they will be there or not. We don't have information. We have only information till the end of the summer. But after that, winter season, spring could be rainy season. हमारा पास information नहीं है. We don't have information. As a result, we will not be able to say anything about it. Not given is the correct answer. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are getting it. Rains के बारे में about rains we have zero knowledge, zero information, so we cannot comment about it. When you cannot comment, it's gonna be not given. All right. After uncovering, this is the word. Can anyone quickly tell me what is the word related to uncovering somewhere here? Now summer is over somewhere here. Uncover, the same word is there again. When these mounds are uncovered, after uncovering the mounds of snow, according to data estimates based on the past year, some 80-90% of the snow will remain. It is certain that 80% of the snow will sustain. What is the answer? Very good, Shubham. Kavita, think again. Gurlin, think again. What is the answer? Pallavi, think again. Hira, correct. How about Ritika? Sharanjit Di? Sharanjit need to, 1 second, join the audio. There is a word in the paragraph. You just need to understand that. Very good, Shubham. So, very sorry, I was just texting Sharanjit. All right, Sharanjit also joined. See, it is certain, it's 100% sure 80% of the snow will remain there. It is an estimation. Data estimates, according to data estimates, based on the past years, will mount 80 to 90% of the snow mounts are 80 to 90% of the snow will remain enough to spread across. This is a data estimation. It is not certainty. Certainty. Certainty means I'm 100% sure. Estimation is probably this will happen. So here data estimates here certain. It is estimated that then it is true. It is certain that false. Just be watchful. That's how it will be in the exam. One or the other word they trick you and you just fall for it. This word is like, let's say you are walking somewhere here and there's a beautiful girl. Let's say you are a guy. There's a beautiful girl on the other end. You're just watching her. But yes, I'm not denying you can watch her. But there is a big hole is there which you conveniently ignored, because of which you're watching the girl, you did not see what lies right next to you, what lies ahead of you, and you fall into the ditch. Gone case. That is what is happening. There are words you need to be very vigilant, very much aware, conscious, so that you would know what is the trap, what is not. Should I select this or that answer? The snow remaining in October is enough to run the snow park. What is the answer? Ritika says not given. Okay. How about others? Shubham says not given. Kavita says, see, there is sometimes an assumption, there's sometimes certainty. Sometimes you can assume, sometimes you cannot. Few stuff will be very clearly given. Then your assumption is true. You can think, okay, this time I can actually assume. Sometimes you cannot assume at all. Run the park. Is this word there to enough to spread across the snow park? You can spread the snow across the snow park, but because of which can you run the park? There could be electricity problem, there could be other factors we don't know. Running the park, they have not given. The snow remaining in October is enough to spread the park. Now we cannot say false also. It could be enough to run the park as well. It is enough to spread the snow park, but to run it or not, information is missing. Information is missing to run the park. You can only spread the snow park. There's a snow park, no snow, you take the snow and put it there, you can spread it. But because of which can you really run the snow park or not, we have no information about it. So this gonna be again not given. Little tricky. You can only spread it, but to run it or not, we don't know. When it would be false, the snow remaining in October is partially enough, is, let's say, not enough to spread the park. Now it is false. Now it is false. True, false. But this is something different. They are telling to run the show. Of course, after spreading, what will you do? Correct, but it is not given. Isn't it so? Any doubts? Any doubts? I understand your logic, those of you who've written through, with a sense that if you spread the snow in the snow park, definitely the show will run. That thing is not given here. Here you cannot assume. The next one, 10 years ago, good snow conditions persisted for around 5 months. True or false? 10 years ago. Now, about to 10 years, 10 years. Can we take that into consideration? Yes. Because 10 years is not the main thing here. This is the main thing. Getting it right, about 10 years, 10 years, it's fine. Both are fine. We could guarantee good snow conditions, good snow conditions persisted, guaranteed from early December and till April, December, January, February, March. Until April means end of the April. 5 months. Around 5 months. True. Is getting it? Hope you are getting it. Now, currently, somewhere now, snow farming increases the duration. With snow farming means snow farming has been done, because of which we can now guarantee good snow conditions from early October till second week of May. Early October, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 7.5 months, probably, or close to 7 months, or approximately 7 months, approximately 7.5 months, but definitely not 8 months. Agree? Very good, Kavita. Gulin, it is given. Snow farming, we can guarantee good skiing conditions from early October until second week of May. Second week of May amounts to 7.5 months. It will not amount to 8 months. So this is false. At the end of the day, it's a reading skill and a bit of consciousness. As simple as that. Any doubts? Any doubts? Keep a track of the mistakes that you've done. We move on to the last 7 questions. I'm going to add a timer of 5 minutes. It's a very simple one. Something like this you can expect in the exam. They give you a scenario, traffic fine scenario. It's going to be something similar to this. Let's do it quickly. 5-minute timer. Ready. Anyone needs more time? It's a straightforward question. Let's finish it off. All right. Small fines are levied if you break traffic laws. What is the answer? It's about Seychelles, the country name Seychelles. This is false because breaking laws in Seychelles will face heftier fines. Hefty means this, bigger fines. So this, the first one gonna be opposite of what is given. Then second one, parking on the pavement will attract a minimal fee of 15 USD, such as parking on the pavement. Offenses that used to cost 15 USD will now cost 37.5 USD. Parking on the pavement will, it's a future. This is the past. Past is not considered here. That talking about this $37. So this is again Kavita, it is given. Kavita will now cost 37. It will attract, will now cost. Right now it is 37.5 USD, 15 USD. It used to be earlier. Correct? So it is false. If you have mobile phones, don't use them while driving, else you need to pay a hefty fine. What is the correct answer? Not given. Why? Why not given? Offenses like using a mobile phone while driving will result in a $75 fine. Correct. Let's just put it in a different way, fancy way. That's it. Don't use mobile phones while driving. Using a mobile phone while driving will attract a hefty fine. You need to pay a hefty fine. This is true, very much true. Isn't it so? Any doubts so far? Any doubts? All right, the next one. The fines have been increased considering what? Anybody? The fines have been increased considering what? Okay, first thing. Are the fines increased? Definitely fines have been increased. Have the fines been increased? Yes, the fines have been increased. For what reason? Anybody? Quickly. If that reason matches to this mental well-being, true. If the reason, any other reason given, it's false. It cannot be not given. No, Shubham, they have written 75. This only they wrote hefty fine, no? Heftier fines. Everywhere it's hefty fine. So $75 is definitely hefty. Okay, which is that word? What is the answer? Fines have been increased considering what? Anybody? Read the paragraph and tell me why the fines have been increased. Fines have been increased. I want quick reaction, please. No. Why the fines have been increased? It is right over here. Anybody? Why the fines have been increased? Very good, Pallavi. Deterrent for the motorist means to avoid, to stop the motorist. Deter means to stop. Stop the motorist from eating pizza, from breaking the rules, from going away from the safety. The amendments changes to the fines, that one of the changes increasing the fine is the amendment changes were made to serve as a deterrent for the motorists, to stop the motorists from doing something, not a mental well-being of society. False. This getting it, getting it, getting it. This is how you do the false. People will end up writing not given here. No, Gurleen, it is false. Fines have been increased is given. 100% the fines have been increased. Why it has been increased is also given. It can be either true or false. If it matches, true. If it doesn't match, meaning any other thing, is a false. Fines have been not increased for the mental well-being of society. Fines have been increased to deter the motorists from doing some mistakes. Is getting it. The next one. Minimum 40 cases will be sent to court every week. 40, some 40 word. What is the answer? Here are wrong. Pallavi, why not given? It is given. No, minimum 40 cases will be sent to court. Around 40 cases to court per week. It cannot be not given. Around 40 is 40 cases will be sent. It's true. Around 40. 40 cases will be sent is true. 35 to 40 cases will be sent. Correct. 35 to 40, 42 cases, approximately 40 cases will be sent. True. Minimum 40 means the maximum could be infinity, maximum could be 1000. No, it is only around 40, 39, 38, 42. It cannot be minimum 40. Minimum 40 means it cannot be 39. It can only be above 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Because up to 150 it is there. Around 40 cases, some 90 cases are not sent. Minimum 40 is actually contradicting to what is given. Minimum 40 means 50 is also correct, 60 is also correct. But here around 40 means approximately 40, around the 40 area. It's contradicting. So it is false. Towing vehicles. Okay, what is the answer for the 19th one? Think and answer. False. Pallavi, why you are writing not given for everything? Towing vehicles is given. A new measure to tackle traffic offences in Seychelles will be introduced, mainly the clamping and towing of vehicles, which was approved by once this law is in place. It will be in line with the existing law. That's it. Towing vehicle is going to happen for illegally parked cars. Means towing vehicles will be a frequent sight henceforth. If you break the law, means they will tow your vehicle. Correct? No? Why it is false, Shubham? So if you break the law, they don't tow your vehicle. If you break the law, they will tow your vehicle. Now, what this breaking the law mean? Breaking the law can be anything, but you cannot say false. Correct. But you cannot say not given because it is given. So in that case, breaking the law can be, you know, killing someone, illegally parking, overspeeding. If you overspeed, probably they don't tow the vehicle. If you kill someone, probably they don't tow the vehicle. But if you illegally park, they will tow the vehicle. So one of the case is correct. So if you break the law, definitely towing vehicles will be a frequent sight henceforth. 100% true. This is true. Frequent sight means you will be able to see. If you break the law, they tow the vehicle. This is correct. You cannot say false for this. That means if you break the law, they will not tow, they will tow. So it cannot be false. It cannot be not given because law, multiple laws, one of them holds true for this condition. So this is going to be true, 100% true. Towing vehicles will be a frequent sight henceforth. Sight means to watch. All right, the next one. The new rules, new rules, new rules, new rules, new measure. This is the new rule. Will hope to teach motorists realize that they should be more careful as to where they park. Teach motorists a lesson not to park in a non-designated areas. That's exactly what this new rule is about to bring the change. When all the new rules are in place, it will make the motorists realize they should be more careful as to where they park, meaning they should not park in non-designated parking areas. Correct. Now, this is not an assumption, this is given, but in a different way. We are not assuming this. This is definitely given. Where they park, they should be very careful. Means you cannot park in a non-designated areas. Otherwise, they will tow your vehicle. This is gonna be too true. Any doubts? So far 20. Main out of 20. The scores. I need minimum 18 for a band 8. Minimum 16 for a band 7. May I see everybody's total scores, please? You can count. 20 are there, just reduce the number of mistakes. Ritika, good one, 17, close enough to band 8. Anybody? Shubham, all great. Some silly mistakes. Otherwise, 18 is a very great score. Inderpreet ji, Sharanjit can also count for the remaining ones, whatever you did. Kavita decent, Pallavi decent. 13, 14 could be 6.5 around, but I need more because it's definitely possible. Punch, great improvement. 16 is a very good score. How about Gurleen, Avita, Daljit? That's okay. That's totally fine. All good. I think it's close to 1 hour. Any doubts you have, let me know. So, true false not given is the only difficult thing in IELTS reading, apart from the part three, which is of bigger paragraphs. Rest all you can do it. This try to be little conscious while doing it. Identify the keywords. Check if they match or they contradict. Few things. If you logically work towards it, this could be a cakewalk. Cup of tea. All right, fine, guys. With this, we'll park it here. Thanks much for your time. Sunday, I think I'll only be back because Amarin ma'am is not well. Sunday, I'll be probably back with writing class. Till then, take care. Bye bye. I'll see you all on Sunday evening, 4 p.m. Till then, take care. Good night. Bye bye. Thanks much.